वाओ बिल्डिंग गोल्डन आ गया गोल्डन देखो हमारे
आपके हाथ में लाना है ऐसे आप ऐसे ही चालो ना फोटो ऐसे करो ऐसे
गोल्डन आ गया हमारे हाँ ऐसे थोड़ा पास लावा
National rivalries, social conventions, self-contradictory moralities, and contending religions. A place where human beings, free from all slavery to the past, can devote themselves wholly to the discovery and practice of the divine consciousness that is seeking to manifest. Auroville wants to be this place and offers itself to all who aspire to live the truth of tomorrow. Auroville belongs to nobody in particular. Auroville belongs to humanity as a whole. But to live in Auroville, one must be the willing servitor of the divine consciousness. Auroville wants to be a universal town where men and women of all countries are able to live in peace and progressive harmony above all creeds, all politics, and all nationalities. The purpose of Auroville is to realize human unity. The Mandir is the soul of Auroville. The Mandir wants to be the symbol of the divine's answer to man's aspiration for perfection, union with the divine, manifesting in a progressive human unity.
Auroville draws its inspiration from the vision and work of the renowned Indian seer and spiritual visionary Sri Aurobindo. His spiritual collaborator, the mother, founded the township in 1968. Auroville is intended to become a city for up to 50,000 inhabitants from around the world. At the very center of Auroville, one finds the soul of the city, the Mandir, situated in a large open area called Peace.
Mandir represents the divine consciousness. It is like the force, the central force of Auroville, the cohesive force of Auroville.
The Mandir is located close to a banyan tree, which is the actual geographical center of Auroville. The banyan is a beloved and dignified growing presence, which was already there long before Auroville. Close to the Mandir and the banyan is the amphitheatre in red sandstone. At its center rises the marble-clad urn in the shape of a lotus bud, containing a handful of soil from each of the 124 nations and 23 Indian states which participated in the Auroville inauguration ceremony. The foundation stone for the Mandir was laid at sunrise on 21st February 1971, on the mother's 93rd birthday.
The Mandir wants to be the symbol of the universal mother, according to Sri Aurobindo's teaching.
The Mandir is built on 4 double support pillars, placed north, south, east and west, providing 4 possible entrances to the structure. The spacious inner chamber in the upper hemisphere of the structure is completely white, with white marble walls and white carpeting. In the center, a pure optical quality glass globe as the crystal, suffuses a ray of electronically guided sunlight which falls on it through an opening at the apex of the sphere.
The most important thing is this: the play of the sun on the center, because that becomes the symbol of future realizations.
There are no images, no organized meditations, no flowers, no incense, no rituals or religious forms.
People will not come for regular meditations or anything of the kind. It will be a place for concentration. Not everyone will be allowed in. There will be a time of the week or the day when visitors will be allowed to come, and the rest of the time only for those who are serious, sincere, who truly want to learn to concentrate. A place for trying to find one's consciousness.
Other elements of the construction are now also complete. A stylized lotus pond in white marble lies directly below the matrimony. Around it rise the 12 petals in red sandstone, circling the matrimony with 12 meditation rooms, each named after an attribute of the mother. The amphitheater also has received its finishing touches. Attention is now focused on creating the 12 gardens that will surround the Matrimandir. Work and research are ongoing to bring the gardens to completion and to manifest the Park of Unity.
The Park of Unity must be surrounded by some kind of isolating zone, so that it is solitary and silent. One has access to it only with permission.
The present plan is to surround the Park of Unity with a water body or lake. The Matrimandir is not the center of a new religion.
A new religion would not only be useless, but disastrous. It is a new life that must be created. Our research will not be a search effected by mystic means. It is in life itself that we wish to find the divine. And it is through this discovery that life can really be transformed. Auroville is for those who want to live a life essentially divine, but who renounce all religions, whether they be ancient, modern, new, or future.
Package that you want for what? For what? To buy a house, to buy a bike, to buy a car, for what? Happiness. Show off for what? For what? क्या मिलेगा तेरे को show off से?
Happiness.
Ultimately happiness है ना? देखो इधर ना गाड़ी है ना बंगला है but they are happy. Because of this belief. Southern Andhra Pradesh, you find Toba tribe, Iruba tribe. These are the tribal people who live in the Nilgiris.
Now it's spreading more and more. So we are allowed to walk physical forms like this to be there and stay from here, maybe even here, to look back. So you can see the distance between this and this, how far we can walk, 20 minutes on side. So then you can imagine the whole area, how much area that we are not able to see.
From these two doors, and this entire floor is completely silent. Like you can't even make footsteps, carpeted and everything. And in this floor, in the middle will be a white wall. And from this entire this thing will allow only one ray of light from the top, from a telescope kind of a thing. When that one ray of light falls here, it lights up this entire dome and they meditate. Now, this is the ball from their taking. And they think by doing this, they'll go from human to superhuman.
Beyond all the
So
other
we come from
impossible.
monkey to human. They are here trying to go from human to superhuman. Without, what do you say, temptation, without respect. Can you live without respect? Can you live without, can you live with the fact that someone misunderstands you? There are so many conditioning and filters that we have which don't let us be at peace. Right? So, what is that thing? People from around the world who've given us, they understand in this stuff. Let's go watch the video, guys. Come. Please come. Hello,
वाओ बिल्डिंग गोल्डन आ गया गोल्डन देखो हमारे
आपके हाथ में लाना है ऐसे आप ऐसे ही खिंचा लो फोटो ऐसे करो ऐसे
गोल्डन आ गया हमारे हाँ ऐसे थोड़ा पास लाओ
वापस ला
Now open your like air pass with. So every month's house on average will be like this. People will go inside. This is need, guys. What you or देखो बगीचा. If every room is like this, what more do you need? Air will go out. Cold air will keep coming in from the garden. And through those mud pots, and it will be cold. Chilly. So that will be sucking the air out, and from the garden it will keep pulling the air in, and that will go through the pot and will always be cold, no matter what weather it is or what time of the year it is.
How are they rotating, sir?
Ma'am, window to automatic rotate है.
Oh, no energy, electrical energy or anything.
Factory वाला बैठता रहेगा मैम.
हाँ. Okay.
आगे जाता है. 1.5 किलोमीटर वॉकिंग है. अगर ये नहीं करने का है तो तुम लोग जाके तुम चिल कर लो. नहीं पूरा एक्सपीरियंस करने का है तो मेरे साथ चलो. If you are interested. So if you see workshops on architecture, earth and bamboo, they're making bamboo and earth-based bricks. Personalized waste management, woodwork workshops, solar. How do you go solar? That is even more beautiful. Swaram is like a sound experience, which is like to heal and cure diseases and problems. And all they do workshop on that also, right? So all of this that you see over here is sustainable stuff. No plastic, nothing that the earth cannot absorb. Everything that's come from the system. One thing you need to realize or understand. Can someone tell me why we celebrate Dasara? Where is